aviondemand.com. Automotive training you can receive anywhere, anytime. Your online training starts here.
I want to talk about something that's really kind of outside but inside when we're talking about protecting our personal lives, and this is called social engineering. I have a friend, John Cilio, who had his entire life taken out from underneath him, all of his identity stolen. He was a woman, he had a house in Florida, he was arrested at the airport and held, he couldn't fly for months, and he basically just had his entire life turned upside down. He has become an expert in cybersecurity. The Pentagon calls on him. One of the things that he does in his demonstrations is he will talk somebody out of their phone, out of their password, and out of their personal information while just having a delightful conversation. So this is important to think about in your shop. Who's answering the phone? Are they aware of these scams that are going on? These are person-to-person or person-to-email attacks. They're calling and they're asking for information, and it seems so credible. But you can't really establish who they are. If you can't establish who they are, you shouldn't be giving out this kind of information. We've seen many situations where billing departments have had their email attacked and they've been sent an invoice that appeared to come from their president or their treasurer or their CEO, and they paid it, only to find out it went offshore. So this stuff you need to be careful of. It's not new, but it's still out there in big ways. So 30% of the people that were surveyed for this type of social engineering had no idea that it was social engineering, that they were actually being attacked. That means good likelihood if you've got an employee base of 8 people, you've got somebody who's not going to be able to tell that and wouldn't suspect, and they're just so nice. They'll trick you into circumventing your brain security plan. So even if you know what you're supposed to do, this goes back to that employees doing 50% of what you set up, because it seems perfectly logical that they should need this information desperately to do something. Tricking you into doing something you normally won't do. If you wouldn't do it, don't. That's what you have to tell yourself. So some techniques they have. They come across as authority. I'm with your credit card company and I need all the information for this because we've got to make sure that it's set up right. And they come across a little bossy, a little pushy, and employees will go, okay, and give it out. They're very charming. They will say, oh, you know, I needed to get this piece of information from you and my husband's at work right now. By the way, a lot of them are using women to do this now because we're less protective and less suspect of women doing this. Nothing against women, you're charming. Fear and urgency, one of the big things. If I don't get this taken care of right now, your account's going to be shut off. That kind of approach. Reciprocity, well, there's a big word, right? What reciprocity means is, I'm going to give you something and you're going to give me something. So they make it sound like this is we're going back and forth. The other thing that they'll do is use a targeted response. They will give you a piece of information. This is also reciprocity. They will give you a piece of information. You're like, well, they shouldn't know that. And then say, so, I know you've got a problem with this. This is your account number. I need to help you get that taken care of and change the password because somebody's hacked your bank account. And you're like, oh my God, yes, let's get that taken care of right away. And you give them the rest of the information and bye-bye bank account. Rapid detection is the only way that you can defend against this. No matter how smart you are, how suspect you are, you just probably could get caught in one of these deals. So just remember to always set that trigger in your brain. Would I do this normally? So why am I doing it now?
Thanks for watching this video presentation. If you'd like some more training, just go to aviondemand.com or go to one of our social sites. That's all the time for now. I'm Steve. I'll see you later.